Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 18, Week 6, Day 7, final day. And you know what that means? We're going over all the weekly spoilers for the week, as far as everything that we have going on in the very near future, which we mostly know already from the event calendar, but still go through it all. Anyways, hello everyone, hello Bill, hello Mark, hello hello Logic Slayer, hello everyone else, welcome. Alright, let me just go fix the chat thingy real quick so I can actually go and see the thing. And then, yeah, start getting into all the things. So, let's go to the official post, and we'll go from there. So we have the Bloom of Rose event, in which the Belladonus is added to the game. As far as this troop, it is a 13 mana cost, green, yellow. Gives a bunch of life and armor, boosted by Bright Farce allies and Fairy Fired enemies. What a weird combination. What ratio is that, though? Because, of course, this website never says, but good old Terrant World says it is a 4 times boost ratio. And then gain a barrier. Is that barrier just for itself, or gain barrier to the thing it casts on? Oh, no. That life and armor buff does only apply to itself. Wait, why is this so weak? It's a life armor gain, not even attack or magic. Only to self. At a 4 times boost ratio. Oh, that is really bad. That's like really bad. Unfortunate. Anyways, we get that as our glory troop. Aside from that, seems like we have a pretty standard world events. First 4, then 5, then all of them. And just gonna be just don't take the Frost or the Foxfarer King. And you'll be good to go. Alright, so really standard world event these days. Just do rarity order, and Foxfire King is the one you ignore. Alright, simple enough. Yeah, the troop, pretty underwhelming. However, what are the other things we have going on this week? Obviously, we have the wrap-up of the May event, which is probably the biggest thing we have going on. Since it is Bright Forest, we have everything related to Bright Forest. Oh yeah, we have a faction expansion this weekend. What troop is, what kingdom's getting it? So we're getting for Depths of Sin, which means Sin or Mirage. So that one's finally getting another one. Doesn't look like the troop does much, though. Deals magic plus 3 damage to an enemy, boosted by souls, at a 3-to-1, which is okay. Nothing too special. And then there's a 50% chance to deal that damage to all enemies below them. So you'd pretty much only want to use this on first slot and hope you get the 50 roll and then do a full AoE. I guess that, in that context, is okay. Because if you actually hit that to all enemies, that's not bad. If you're only hitting that on one target, it's pretty underwhelming. But if I'm not mistaken, isn't there already a troop that does that better? So if I go to Souls... gosh, what if I forget his name? Oh wait, I actually have him saved. This guy over here. The Judge of the Dead has a 2-to-1 guaranteed. And it's only like 3 higher mana costs or something. So this thing's 13 mana costs. This is 16. They're both obtainable from Underworld, which means they're both really easy to get. This one is a legend, but it's a Underworld legend, so it's absurdly easy to get. And he has, for only 3 higher mana costs, a consistent 4 hit on the enemy team, boosted by souls, at a 2-to-1. Whereas this is a 3-to-1, which is weaker, but it only does it half the time. So yeah, this is really bad. It's literally just Judge of the Dead, but weaker and luck-based. So there's not a single reason you would ever run it. I guess in the context of Sin Mirage Pure Faction, I guess, maybe for a little bit of poke damage. But I'm pretty sure Sin Mirage Pure Faction already has something better. So, yeah, there really isn't much of a use case for him. That's unfortunate. So I almost forgot, I still have this whole farm team here back when we used to need it for the Monday objectives. Back when the campaign wasn't as free could be to complete every single task. Anyways. Oh, pet. Interesting. Genki, was this the pet that you had to hand out this month? Or was this last month's pet? Interesting. Also, did you just hand it out? Oh, were you just streaming an hour ago? Wait, is she still streaming? Because that's an hour ago. That was like almost right now. Yeah, that's interesting because I didn't get this pet to hand out. So that means we got different ones this time. Interesting. Because that's not the Easter one I had to hand out, and that's also not the one I got this month to hand out. Read above. Oh, sorry, I missed a lot of things in chat when I was going over everything. Anyways, hello, all the additional people who have come in since then. Let me go back and chat. Apparently I missed a lot. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Isabel. Oh, yeah, Genki Raid. Oh, yeah, she was just streaming an hour ago. Hello, Genki. Sorry about that. I was fixated on going over a weekly event. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Draco. Hello, DJ. I mean, Mr. Z. Hello, Chad. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Tyrion. Hovenas, hello, too. Hello, Jonian. Hello, Lester. Hello, Hollywood. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Worth noting that the world event is not rarity order this time around, is it not? Wait, what about it's not rarity order? Those rarity. Those rarity. It's one of these is those weird icon thingies. But as long as you're not taking these two. Wait, is the scaling different? Wait, let me double check. Battles will drop a variable. No. There's no scaling. Oh no, is one of these a low rarity troop and it just happens to be higher value? I actually forget based on their name. I know this guy is Legends. I know you're Mythic. I'm pretty sure this thing is high rarity. Those two are actually Legends? Oh, they'll probably be denoted differently in the thingy then. Because sometimes they do different icons rather than the rarity, necessarily. So they might just have a different icon. I don't know, we'll see on Monday what it is. It could be an icon difference. Because they do that quite a bit for World Event as well. Yeah, I forgot. It's... Oh, no, wait, is it? No, it's not the final week of the campaign. I was going to say, normally during the final week of the campaign, you do it a little bit differently, but it's not even the final week yet. Anyways. Alright, so, with all that out of the way, let's go to the May event. We were just talking about it. Don't forget, next week is the final week that you can go and do the May event. So you have all of next week's to go rack up your points that you want. However many you want by the end of it all. Also, I keep doing that. If you go back here, it's going to bring you all the way out of the menu. I sometimes do that to try to go back to the previous menu we were just at. But in doing so, it gets all the way out of the events. But anyways, we're still running the same team as per usual. Kill all the things. Have you heard about the Helldivers 2 thing? What about the Helldivers 2 thing? Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow exactly how it is. But normally, if they're all like the exact same rarity, they do a slightly different icon. Otherwise, we just have to remember the worst two. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, our goals for tonight is finish Underspire. Technically, we already did, but we need to go find the dead end rooms. As far as finishing it, we technically did already. Make sure we secure PvP. Last I checked, we were top 3, and we need to keep it that way. And yeah, besides for that, pretty much just basic dailies. Just wrapping up everything for the week. As are most Sundays. Let's see. But you maxed White Helm and Leonis Empire with books last night. Nice. Huge congrats. That's a lot of extra armor. We're getting somewhat close to some of our next kingdom upgrades. Still a little ways to go on some, though. I'm waiting on next patch before I go dump them all into deed books. Because we're getting a bunch more things to use gold marks on next patch. This was already confirmed during their video thingy that they did. So I'm curious to see what they are before I go and dump them all. But after next patch, if it doesn't seem like there's anything good to use gold marks on, or nothing better than what we already have, there's all going to get dumped into deed books. It's being review bombed on Steam. Why? What did I do? I have no real comprehension of that game. I know it came around the time of Power World. I think the games got compared to each other some. Alright, we almost have enough for Max Pet. We'll have it by tomorrow night. Well, we have Max Pet now, but you know what I mean. I need to get a copy of the gold version. Alright, let me go max it out now. Might as well. Should be the only thing we have here. Get it all the way leveled. What's hello, Nightmare? Welcome, welcome. I forgot, we have like no pet food from that one stream we just did for the 8-year anniversary of the channel. We ended up consuming like all of our food. We had like straight zeros. We even somehow killed our yellow stack. Something I thought would never happen. But we finally depleted all the way to 0 yellows. Which was kind of insane given how many we had. Yeah, there's that many pets we upgraded. Anyways, yeah, we gotta go do Explore real quick. Let me go do it. Center Mirage. Luckily, it's one of those ones that, even though you have to go out of your way for it, it takes like literal seconds. Where even is it? It's gonna take me longer for me to find a team than it will be for me to go win. There it is. Should do all the pets even if you don't need it. But for the PvP pets, I have been considering getting them. I just want to see like what happens with gold marks. But yeah, that might be the thing that we dump a lot of them into over time. But a lot of those we can earn week by week. Because assuming we make leaderboard, we're getting like what? About 200 gold marks a week. You need 300 to get all pets per week. So as long as we keep a reserve of, what is that then? Assuming they don't add any more pets. There's what, 10 of them? So as long as we keep a reserve of 1,000, we would naturally be able to get the rest of the gold marks as we just go from week to week. Oh, you mean do the pets as in try to grab them for pet food? Oh no, we kind of need pet food, but also it's not really ever going to run out. Like the amount of white pet food we have is going to last us for pretty much forever. As we kind of saw, even with all those upgrades, it barely even dented our stack. I don't know, maybe we should throw in the occasional pet event. One thing we really need, though, is the disenchant all for pets. They still haven't added the button for it yet. It's way too time-consuming to disenchant each one individually. Because I have thousands of colored pet food just sitting there. But it's not worth the time to go take them all individually. It would take like an entire hour or two. I guess if we really ever got desperate for pet food, we could. I'm hoping they eventually just add a button for it, so you could do it within literal seconds. Something that would otherwise take us upwards of an hour. But they still haven't added it yet. Oh, we got a nice stack of 100 gems. Ooh, shiny. Very great to see. Also, remember that I've been slacking on trying to get emotes for the channel? I'm finally doing it, by the way. It took us several years. I'm finally in the process of getting them. And not too bad, about $4 each. But I'll let you know how that goes. Also, I just realized we're actually not going to be able to put them all up. Our join number is actually down lately. So I think I can only have 9 emotes right now instead of like 10 or more. It's actually one of the lowest we've ever had. I never realized it until today when I just like looking at my graph. Like how many people we have joined for the channel. Also, it like fluctuates like crazy because whenever someone donates like, you know, 5 subs, 10 subs or something similar, like it shoots up like crazy. But then obviously most of those people don't renew it, so it just tanks like crazy. It's a really weird number. There's not too many people who like do it every single month. There are a handful of people though, and thank you. It is greatly appreciated. Let's see. I'll take that one over. Actually, I should just stick in the free yellow. You can always swap them in and out. Yeah, you can change them at any time. They've actually changed a lot of things with it compared to when I first ended up making them like 8 years ago or whenever it was, 7 years ago. Or whenever we ended up starting to join thing. Actually, it wasn't that far. No, it was close to like 4 or 5 years ago. Because that's when they made this system a lot easier. They changed the system multiple times over. But several years ago is when they made it, like 4 or 5 years ago is when they made it a lot easier for any average channel to end up getting them. And then sometime in like the last few years, they really went really lenient with what you were actually allowed to do with them and everything. Because I know their policy for it initially was pretty strict. And then they just didn't bother enforcing it, so they just made it like absurdly loose. Where you could pretty much just do whatever. Alright, we did that. Journey's been done. Gosh, we're like done with everything. Alright, let's go do Underspire. Actually, let's do Dungeon then Underspire. Come on, top 3. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, what am I doing? We can just keep Takchaka. You would love to renew, but financially you're struggling right now. All good, no worries. No worries at all. Let's see. Oh, so I still have no clue what to do for reward perks if we were to ever have additional tiers. I've always only ever had the 1 subscription tier. But the main reason for that is I don't really know how to give value to any other tier without like paywalling like content or something, which I never want to do. There's not really much else we could do. Unless we start having like a mention in every video or something. Which could be a reward perk, I guess, for one of them. I don't know, on YouTube it'd be pretty easy to track what all the names would be. Unlike something like Patreon. Because it's first party through, you know, YouTube itself. It's a lot easier to keep track of compared to a third party tool. Nice. Hey, we actually got the hit in there. Is Tacit blind? No. What am I missing? How about this perk? You'll read your chat message. I've been reading most of your chat messages. I said hello to you earlier, Mr. Z. I'm not sure what else you mentioned that, because I've been reading your chat. It's just you haven't really said, anything else. Oh no, I've read every single thing that you said this whole stream. Maybe not aloud. But I haven't missed a single one of your messages. I just haven't read a single one of them aloud. But I have read every message you said this stream. I just don't always read every single one aloud that ever gets typed into chat. Otherwise, we'd be saying a lot of things. Anyways. Let's go take out Underspire. So right now we're just going for dead end rooms, of course. We have actually finished... Oh no, actually we haven't finished Underspire. I lied. Hold up, I forgot. We're at the exact final room of Underspire right now. Which is somewhere. I forgot, we never actually took it. Also, I'm not sure if you guys saw this last night. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 8 rectangle of pure corner. I've never seen this before. A perfect 6 by 8. 2 off me and a 7 by 8. But yeah, a perfect 6 by 8. I got to screenshot this. I don't think I did earlier. It's insane. Yeah, it is a 6x8 rectangle and corner, starting all the way from the left. Well, as you always do. I've never seen that before. A perfect solid square. Well, rectangle. Square, rectangle, kind of similar. Will higher tiers get access to unreleased Tacit After Dark streams? That's funny. No, we should do an After Dark stream at some point. I don't know, last time we did one, no one really asked any juicy questions. Everyone always asks it on, like, normal streams instead for some reason. Yeah, whenever we have done it, like, a few times in the past, no one has really, ever really asked much. It was basically just a normal stream. With a different title. Let's see, I'll take that one over. Catch you later, Mr. Sandwich. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Celebrate the 6x8 with a sandwich. I was wondering why this battle was taking so long to die. Obviously, we're in like the deepest section of the final section. I was wondering for a moment why we haven't already won. Yeah, that'd be why. Oh, wow, did we actually get max hits on Mr. Ellis? You don't see that too often. I believe it's weighted evenly, so it's a 1 in 4 chance. Which isn't that bad of an odds, but you don't see it too often. Well, it's because you don't cast Mr. Ellis that often. But there we go. Alright, now we have officially finished Underspire. However, with 11 torches left, let's go find some dead-end rooms. Come on, where are all the doubles? I think I passed up on like 2 doubles during this. Where are they? There's a double, but it's not a dead-end double. Wait, did I take them all as we were going? Apparently. Oh, we had more than that, but apparently not. Wait, did we just full scout the final 3 sections? I didn't even notice that. Oh, we have a pretty small area this time around. We've done this many? We're almost at full scout. I guess I'll go take the double path then. Because what else is there really? There's like only 3 paths left. Technically 4 if you count the double branch. Yeah, all these deeper sections are full scouted. Yeah, let's take this, I guess. Let's hello, Sushi Ninja! Your 150 rooms in Underspire, full clear. Nothing good as usual. Oh gosh. Yeah, I have a really small Underspire this time around. I think if I did every single room, we'd be under 130 for this week's Underspire. Which is actually really low for a full Underspire clear. We're not going to be going for the full clear, but we're going to get pretty close. Just with the natural amount we normally do. It's one of the reasons I don't tend to go for the extra. It's not really worth spending like almost, what, 600 extra gems for a few extra dead ends. I still go for them, I just don't spend the extra several hundred. Because at a certain point you're spending almost like a couple hundred just per dead end room. So a little pricey. Especially when they give you literally nothing as per usual. Yeah, the blue sentinel thing is pretty strong. Oh, dead end room, but with nothing in it. That's not what we want to see. Hopefully the other one's a bit better than that. They're both a complete dud. That is a absolute fail. But I have faith they'll give us something better than nothing. Also, I did say if this is the weekend that we get one of the Underspire troops, I will hand out 3 codes. We're going to hand out 1 whenever we finally get it. But if it happens specifically this weekend, as in today's the last day, we will hand out 3 codes extra. Which means 4 codes because I still haven't handed out the 1 code yet. But we're only going to get like 2 to 3 more checks today. Is this the one? Nope. Just super disappointment. Alright, well, let's go to zone 1 and just take the little thing, I guess. There's not much left. It's either that path or the other path over here. Actually, let me double check. Is the path over here already taken a merchants? No, which means that path's probably merchant path anyways. Alright, I'll do it in zone 1 then. Oh, wait, this is in zone 1. Oh no, wait. That's gonna be merchant then. Wait, is there any path on any remaining space we have not taken where we have already found the merchants? There's only 2 paths left, and they both look like they're merchant path. Which means we basically full scouted already at 116. That's a really low full scout. Because the only 2 sections we have left are both guaranteed to be merchant. So we essentially have finished it. The only thing we can hope for is that we get double paved. So I'm going to go over here and hope we get double paved. But yeah, both of these just go to dead end merchant. The only way there's a actual dead end room here is if they double path branch out. There we go. I did double. There's a chance. Also, hello, Outlander. Welcome, welcome. Oh, wait, what? Am I missing a path here? Oh, never mind. We already did find merchant in this area. Never mind. Nice. Okay, unfortunately, I don't think there's much we could do with 3 torches left. There's only 1 path left, and it's guaranteed to be on the merchant angle. I wasn't planning on full scouting this week, but apparently we might be. If this gives us torches, please don't. No! 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 The curse continues! Alright, well, let's go full scout. I was gonna say, if we get torches there, we're probably gonna full scout Underspire this week. Oh, there's only 1 path left, unless I'm missing something somewheres. There's only 1 path left, and we know for sure it leads to merchant. But we can hope that there's another dead end room there or something. But yeah, unless I'm missing a path somewheres, I'm not seeing one though. But unless a path is missed, this is the final path we could even physically take this week until we have full scouted. And we haven't found the merchant here, so it's guaranteed to have at least 1 branching path into merchant. We just have to hope that there is another branching path that isn't merchant. Physically take? I do say that sometimes. Yeah, we had a really hot Underspire this week. I think we had, like 66% plus torches. Which I'm pretty sure is the highest ratio of torches I've ever had. Oh good, a double. That means there's a chance. Now we just have to guess the one that's actually, dead end room and not merchant. I know I gained barrier. We don't really have a counter to that. Other than just poking him back. Pokety poke. He actually lived. I guess spell reduction will do that. Alright, which way do we think merchant is? I think it's up. I'm going right. The only problem is if it's too far away, we're not gonna have enough torches. Oh, we're entangled, aren't we? That's not ideal. At this rate, we're about to kill it through entangle. Oh, a double dead end! We chose correctly. We chose correctly. Okay, there's only one problem, though. If this double dead end has 2 rooms, and one of them doesn't give us torches, or more so the immediate one we take, we won't have enough. Oh, no. Am I about to spend... No, we're definitely not. I was gonna say, are we about to spend 100 gems just to take a tier 1 dead end room? The answer is no, we are not. Well, we could. Or we're definitely not. You'd spend like 100 gems to get 2 minor trade stones. Alright, moment of truth. Torches or other disappointment? It is torches! Gosh, why did I have any doubt in my mind? What even? That's insane. What is this torch rate right now? Why did I even think for a second it wasn't going to be torches? Well, that saved us 100 gems. We're not taking that one room. But that means we full scouted Underspire this week. Because the only path I didn't fully finish scouting is 100% chance to be a merchant. And of course it just gives 2 minor trade stones. But yeah, that's our first full scout in a while. It took only 125 battles. Technically 127 if we go and do both of them. Actually no, it would only have to be the one. So yeah, it would be 126 for a full scout. But we don't need to go that way because it's 100% chance it's merchant. And you can't even branch off because the path we're on is the branch off path. Yeah, 125 for a full scout. That's actually really low. To do every possible room in an Underspire layout. So we got a pretty good layout this week. Though, as per usual, we got nothing. Nothing but a billion torches and a gigantic stack of minor trade stones. But we got a cool corner. Yeah, there we go. It's been a while since we full scouted Underspire. And as you would expect, we got nothing for it. Anyways. Alright, what's left? PvP? Wait, is PvP the only thing left? Am I forgetting something? I feel like there's some other big game mode I should have been doing more of. Like, there's an entire weekend event associated to. But, yeah, PvP's the last thing left. Alright, let's go finish it then. Last I checked, we were top 3, and we are still top 3 by a decent margin. And gosh, look how far rank 2 is from us. Hopefully we'll still make first place or something. Oh, hello, Jets! Welcome, welcome. Anyways. Alright, let's go do PvP. And after that, I'm not sure, we'll just grind something. Oh wait, do I still have Volkies to go open? Did I ever finish opening less? Because we have another Vault event around the corner. When we start focusing on those. Oh yeah, we haven't even... Oh wow, we haven't even touched them. If we have some spare time, we definitely got to start cracking our Volkies open. Oh yeah, also let me go hand out a redeem code. I haven't done one yet. Here you guys go. Enjoy. Let's see. There you guys go. There is the redeem code. Same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Alright, let's go to PvP. Wait, do I already have the upgrade? We do. Okay, let me go grab it real quick. And then we'll go do our battles. No point in doing it the other way around. Yeah, it's a pretty wide variable. You can end up having anywhere from about 120 to around like 160, 170 for a full scout. It's a really wide range. And it really comes down to how far the paths go in. Sometimes they're deeper, sometimes they're not. Okay, we got a pretty small one this time around. So hello, Ivy. Welcome, welcome. Yes, the precious loot. Hey, there's the code. Thank you, Isabel, whoever just claimed it for us. Alright, oh, grab that. Get her a little bit of mana. Alright, hopefully Valhawks are nice to us today. Because whatever spare time we have, we need to start cracking open those Vault keys. Not next weekend, but the weekend after next weekend. It's 2 weekends from now is next Vault weekend. And I want to make sure we open all of our Vault keys by then. It's a lot easier to track them if we're starting from 0. Not required, but I've been doing it lately just to make it really easy to keep on them during the event. Stellarix just doing Stellarix things, I see. As per usual. Alright, there we go. Nice. Okay, so, let's go do the grind then. Let's go get our 3 Valhawks. And then the rest of the time we'll just open however many Vault keys we can get in. With how many we can open being extremely dependent on how long the Valhawk grind takes. Hopefully we can get in like 50-ish or so, give or take a few. So he's running an Empress team of all things, interesting. Also, he's using the reworked new guy. I'm still not sure exactly what's up with him. I need to look into it and mention on the Monday video tomorrow. But to my understanding, they end up changing him because his other ability was soft locking in the game for some people, particularly on mobile. And they changed it to that ability, which is a gigantic buff to what he had before. I believe they're reverting it back to what he originally had once they can fix it. But I believe the change they need to do requires a patch, so it won't be fixed until next patch, which is probably in a couple weeks. So we gotta wait at least a couple weeks until it's fully fixed. Why'd I do that? I saw that coming too. I was trying to move it in a different way, but then realized it would do that way too late. Do Orcs Must Die 3 co-op with Izzy? I have been meaning to get around to Orcs Must Die 3 at some point. The main reason I didn't initially play it when it came out is it actually was a Stadia exclusive. Anyone remember Stadia for the few years it existed? But yeah, originally it came out as a Stadia exclusive, and by the time it came out on Steam, I just didn't really care at that point. So I never got around to it. I never did ever stream the first 2 games. I have played both 1 and 2. But that's something we'll need to get around to at some point. Play through Orcs Must Die 1, 2, and 3. It's free on Epic's game right now, is it really? I might pick it up there and just play it there then. Because I think I already own Orcs Must Die 1 and 2. So if I can pick it on Epic for free, then there we go, perfect. I haven't played a game on Epic. The only one I've ever done was the beta for Darkest Dungeon 2. That is literally the only game I've ever played on Epic. Honestly, to save like 10 or 20 bucks, I guess I'll play Orcs Must Die 3 on Epic. Why not? I need to go pick it up then. I need to see if I even remember my password. I hope it has autofill. Because I honestly have not the slightest clue what my epic password is. So if it does not have autofill, I might not be able to get in. There's always a reset password, true. Honestly, I need to go reset my my email passwords. Like my email, my backup email, my backup email. Because I forget my password for 2 out of 3 of them. Which is not ideal. Because I use a different passcode and PIN for everything. But the problem with doing that is I forget them. Which isn't too big a deal because a lot of things have autofill. What do I expect from the new update? Well, we already know quite a few what's in the next update. Based on what they said, pretty much was already going to be in it. Of course, it could be subject to change, but they should be adding whatever the alliance system is. They're likely adding whatever the platinum medal thing is, or, you know, like the 3rd tier of whatever you'd call them. The 3rd tier of the marks. Because right now we have silver marks, gold marks, and I assume the last tier will be called platinum marks or something. Or we're going to be getting those. We're going to be getting more things to use silver and gold marks on, as well as obviously things to use the 3rd mark on. What else? Probably some other general PvP reworks. I think there's something else coming next patch I'm forgetting of, though. And obviously whatever else they end up ultimately doing. But like this button right here is like the biggest thing that's probably coming next patch. And everything that it entails. Anyways, alright. Let's get in the vault grind. I did go all 3, right? I didn't even double check. I think I did, but I wasn't paying attention when I checked. Yeah, I did. I literally went to that menu, but I wasn't paying attention at all when I went to that menu. Like, my brain knew to go there to check, but then I was not actually physically looking at all. So the information that would have been gained from going there did not get gained. I already did the holiday event. It was like the first thing we did. Yep, already done. And we get the gold pet tomorrow. I mean, we technically have all the useful stuff after tomorrow. I'll still keep going for the power orb, of course. Alright, let's go to some Volkies. Let's try to get, like, what, 55? We'll try doing 55. I think we can easily do that through the rest of the stream. That'll get us to a nice solid 250. And then over the course of next week, we got to go open all 250. It shouldn't take that long at all. Actually, never mind. We actually have 2 weeks. No, a week and a half. We have 2 Fridays from now we'll need to have them all done by. Which is plenty of time. Will alliances require a weekly reset? I have no clue. I wasn't in the beta for this thingy. So I have no intel on what it is. But, yeah, I'm not really sure. We'll find out next patch. Or when they do the preview video soon. I think we should be seeing that in probably next week or 2. Hopefully they still do a preview video. They've been doing that a lot recently, and I hope they keep doing that for forever in the future. Because now that they're not bothering to stream anymore, they gotta at least do preview videos every patch. Gotta give us something. Honestly, I'd much prefer them do preview videos and no streams, rather than only do streams and no preview videos for patches. There was something I missed that used to be in the old days of Gems of War. And recently they brought them back for the last several patches. hopefully we can get at least one good drop tonight. Also, if we get any of the super mega ultra good ones, we'll hand out an extra code as well. Those include things like silver orb, gold orb, major pet orb. 300 gem drop, not the 120 though, that we just got. Any like the really absurdly good ones. The ones that are like the whole reason why we're even opening these in the first place. Because obviously we have so many of all these resources. There's a small handful of things we still need from them. And too bad that wasn't the actual verse. I really wish you could trade them in for verses. We got the guy that hands out verse 3, but you know, getting his card does not give you a verse, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll keep going to stream until we get down to 250. Seems like a solid number. And we'll chip out the rest throughout next week. Because honestly, next week seems pretty tame. Unless we're just going to randomly get like a Tuesday patch, which I highly, highly doubt. The most likely date is 2 Tuesdays from now. But it's not impossible that it is next Tuesday. It's very unlikely though. Because the only big thing we really have going on next week is the May event concluding. Everything else is pretty average. Like, we are getting a new faction troop on Friday and a new layout, but the faction troop is just a weaker version of an already existing faction troop. Is the benefit of being low rarity, but honestly all faction troops are basically the lowest rarity you can ever get. They're also easy to get, even if they're legends. Yeah, honestly, we could really use a Soulforge update. There's quite a few handful of things that Soulforge really needs. The most noteworthy one is we need a pet rotation. Either all pets corresponding to a given kingdom, or one color per week. Or, you know, one of each color per week. Like, we need some way to craft pets directly. As well as just a bunch of general updates to Soulforge. It has only ever really gotten one really big update. I believe it was like, what, 2020, 2021, somewhere around there? We ended up getting all the curse runes and the curse weapons and all those new resources that end up using that curse mechanic. But a lot of it wasn't really that good. And it didn't really fundamentally change a lot of the broken things related to Soulforge. And more so just added more on top of it rather than fixing some of the fundamental issues that Soulforge has. Yeah, I really wish they would do another Soulforge update. Because it could indirectly be a pet update that we've been needing for a while. We're also just fixing up some other things, just generally speaking, in Soulforge. Plus, they probably add some things to resource dump into. Either with curse runes or other things. A 5th mythic to the rotation would be kind of nice, too. Or even 6, now that there's so many more mythics compared to before. Oh! Alright, well, extra redeem code. We got the thing. Not just the thing, but like the thing. Out of any one drop that we can get, this is the most valuable one to us. As far as actual progress. I guess the argument could be made that a major pet orb is. However, this one gives more stats than what a major pet orb ever could. Especially since I'm mostly just major pet orbing on cosmetic pets anyways. But, yeah, that is like the drop to get. Which is kind of funny because it's not even the rarest one. It's actually a 2% chance off a major, not a 1%. Like the pet orb is. But it is the most valuable drop for our progression that we actually need from these. So nice, we got lucky. It's a 2% per major orb. Yeah, if we get another, we'll hand out another code. We'll do that all week if we get anything juicy from the vault keys. But only if we get something juicy. But if we get multiple juicy things, we'll hand out multiple of them. You want a bandit update? His third trait is so annoying. Yeah, he's one of those troops in the category of it's stronger if it's not fully traded. And there's no way to untrade a troop. There are quite a few instances of that within the game, including weapons that are actually weaker when fully upgraded compared to not fully upgraded, as well as a handful of troops that are weaker when fully traded compared to not being fully traded. Even the Mythic's original trait that came out last Friday, that's still available on Drop Table right now, that Mythic, with its normal ability, is situationally weaker than if it had no ability at all. Because the way that you play him with when he's fully traded and when he's not fully traded is a lot different. And you can't do the non-fully traded playstyle if you have him traded. Right now that doesn't matter because his current ability is way better. But once they revert it back to what it was before, assuming they will, it's it can actually be beneficial to not have it traded. Because it prevents you from being able to do the gargoyle gem lockup on the board. Because you're constantly going to be clearing them. Which if you're trying to lock up the board is something you actively don't want to have happen. And it goes against the whole playstyle. Like, yes, there are other troops you could use for it, but he's among one of the better ones to use for it in the game. It's not really a strategy that's particularly good. But he is among one of the best troops for doing that strategy. Despite it not necessarily being a particularly good way of winning the game. But he is one of the better troops at doing so. But he can't do it when he's fully traded. Both with the original trait and with the old trait. Actually, I just said the same thing twice, you know what I mean. Regardless of what trait it has, though. Whoa! What is our luck tonight? Okay, we got 2%. I would say back-to-back, but I think we got like 2 major orbs in between. Yeah, here you guys go, a 3rd redeem code. We'll keep handing them out if we keep getting stuff. Come back every day this week when we're opening Volkeys. Who knows, maybe we'll get 10 more gold elite medals. Or glory medals, whatever they're called. Yeah, it's like the thing we need. That's really lucky. Also, I do have an RNG emote coming when we do get all the new emotes. It's going to be a shiny egg. Probably with just RNG written on it. That way it's also applicable for other things. Like for shiny hunting in Pokemon. As well as just in general. A very shiny looking egg with RNG on it. I'm not sure when they're all going to be done. I want to say like a month or 2 from now. Because I ended up just getting a friend to end up doing it. Oh, not like a friend, but you know. Somehow I've gotten stuff from in the past. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, they were actually the one who did the icon that's next to some of your guys' names. Not the logo itself, I did the logo. But the snake-like Ouroboros stone-looking like thing icon thingy, they actually did that. Like the one next to Imperial's name right now, or Isabel's name. Not the one next to like Sani's name, or Mark's, because that one I made. But the other one, he ended up making that. Because I just ended up making the logo thingy, which is way easier. Because I can't draw, and all that logo was a bunch of different shapes. Which made it very easy. No way! Wow. What is our luck tonight? I'm gonna run out of codes. Is this our 5th code tonight? Gosh, everyone showed up on the right night if you wanted codes. How many are we up to now? Oh, there you guys go. Enjoy. Did we just hand one out like 10 seconds ago? Oh, there you go. We just rolled a 2%, a 2%, and a 1% in like 10 major orbs. That is so lucky. I was wondering why the major orb said new next to it, but yeah, we got a pet orb. Because we used up all of our major pets when we did the anniversary stream last month. The year anniversary stream for the channel. We depleted all of our major pet orbs. Because I was wondering for a second before I clicked on it why I said new on a major orb. But that's why. It was a major pet. Which is twice as rare as the gold one. Which makes sense because we got 2 golds and 1 pet. Checks out. Yeah, we're going to be doing 60 marquees tonight, but we'll be opening the rest throughout the week. And then 2 weekends from now we have Vault Weekend, so we'll be able to stock back up on our 300. Or however many we go for, but you know, we're probably going for 300. Let's be real, we're definitely going to go for exactly 300. You know we're not going to do 500 or 1,000. But who knows, but there's a chance we might. But no, we're probably just doing 300 next Vault Weekend, as has been tradition lately for Vault Weekends. Oh no, just a nice number. It doesn't feel like too much, it doesn't feel like too little. I personally find it to be the optimal number. It's enough that it feels like you didn't do nothing, but not so many that you burn out on bothering to do the Vault Weekend. Whoa! Do we hand it out for 300 gems? Gosh, can I stop getting good drops? I'm gonna run out of codes. Or is this the 6th code now? I did include the 300 gem drop in that good drop table. Oh, here you guys go. Code number 6, 5? I am losing count. At this point, we're just handing one out every minute. We should probably have... I was gonna say earlier, we should probably have a cap on it. But I was like, if we get that lucky, that's actually a good thing, not a bad thing. But gosh, we're getting way too lucky tonight. We got a 300 gem drop, 2 major golds, and a major pet. So yeah, that'd be 5 then. Because we handed out 1 code for, you know, just a normal code. Yeah, 2 golds, a major pet, and a 300 gem drop tonight. That's insanely lucky for about 60 keys. We'd be lucky if we got even one of those in 60 keys. Alright, 6 more to go. I start talking to Jetto, I know, right? Well, I do have all the May codes already. But obviously I have to make them last all month. So, I can't go too crazy with them. We're only 5 days in. Gotta have some amount by the end of this month. Alright, can we get anything from the final 3? Probably not. But you never know. Our luck's pretty high tonight. Go DM you the invoice. From having to post the redeem code link so many times. Alright, final key. Can we somehow get something here? Probably not. But you never know. I think we've consumed all of our luck tonight, though. Yeah, we did. Honestly, not too bad of a drop. 6 gem keys and 18 event keys. Though, not one of the good ones. But an okay drop nonetheless. But anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up for now. Look at that. Well, wait, we did hand out 5 redeem codes because we got 4 of the things. Wow, look at that. This is every redeem code we handed out tonight. 10 treasure maps, 5 gem keys, 1,000 souls, and 12,500 gold. That's a hefty amount right there. But there you guys go. Enjoy. Anyways, we're going to be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. We'll have the weekly video going up tomorrow at some point, hopefully early in the morning. And I'll just be going over all the weekly stuff, and we'll just be going over a couple things with it. Mentioning the change to the Mythic, as well as it still being in drop table. A few other things related to the week, the scoring on the events, and, you know, just overall Soulforge and everything else. Should be a pretty tame week next week, unless we just magically get a patch on Tuesday, which is very unlikely. It's likely next week's Tuesday, not this week's Tuesday. But patch is looming around the corner, so it could be any week now. Though I don't think it is this week. But we have the biggest thing going on is definitely going to be the May event concluding. So if you haven't been doing that, definitely make sure to be every single day. Get points towards it. Get all the rewards you want. Most noteworthy ones being 1 armor, 1 troop, 6 copies of the pet. And I need to remember to go get the 6th one for the golden one tomorrow. And of course, if you want to go get the power orb. As well as just spending it to any of the other ones if you want them for whatever reason. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.